Hello everybody, I'm back again. Hope everybody's doing good. I've seen some awesome paintings that have been posted this week, and everybody's doing such a wonderful job. Oh man, even the first timers are doing awesome paintings. So the people are, as teachers, are getting through to the new people, and first time paintings are turning out awesome. So people are paying attention. Okay, I'm going to go back to the standard flip cup. Because I have not done that in a while, I decided let's give it a try. Okay, I've got Espresso from DecoArt. I've got True Red, and I think that is DecoArt too, not sure. Burgundy, which is from Darcie Paints. This is my own concoction. I call it Yellow Ochre. This is Gold from Darcie Paint, and it's like a metallic gold, not a sparkly gold. Standard Black, and I don't think I'm going to need any white, but I may, but then again I may not. Okay, the last color I want coming out is the gold. So that's the first color that's going to be put in the bottom of the cup. I've seen some beautiful silver and gold on black that just turned out great. I've pre-shook this, and KY True Feel is what silicone I used. Now I don't need a whole 3 ounce for this 8x10 canvas because I've obviously got paint on here already. And here's the burgundy. Then bright red. And now a little black. And then I'm going to start it all over again. Except I'm not going to put as much gold. And I hope I remember to stir it. Now just a little bit black, and this should be enough. Get my stick, which had white paint on it, and the stick is selling up. You probably can't see it because it's kind of a light, the cells are coming up in white. There's red cells, I can see them. Doesn't that look nice? Wow. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna flip this baby. And I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes while I add some drip off white to where I stuck my finger and where I can already see canvas, because I have my AC on and it's drawn all the moisture out of my house. I have a bucket in my laundry room where the AC drains out into And I'm catching all of it, all the water coming from the atmosphere to clean my utilities and stuff, like caps and bottles and stuff. I just want to catch these corners. Okay. Now I'm going to poke a couple of holes with my gigantic push pins. If you think you want to put these under the canvas, to hold it up, you're going to find it's going to take some strength, and it may split your frame. Wow, I'm just looking inside my cup. See it? Kind of looks neat. I've got plenty of cells going on here. Some of the cells that are really nice, I think I'm going to lose most of them because of the burgundy. Let me see if I can save. Well, I know that one's going to be pretty good. And there's a metallic sheen on all this paint. I'm done experimenting with silicone. The treadmill, I can't talk. I got cheap off of eBay, and I guess I got what I paid for. It was terrible. I'm trying to get my sides covered as I'm bringing, now I'm going to bring it back to the middle. I'm going to see if I can get some of this pulled off, because it seemed to get kind of muddy. Now the white's starting to come through there. I've got to stop moving it. You can see where my cells are starting to go kind of wonky. Okay, I've got all edges covered. Now let me get it back to the center. It's taken longer to move. Now what looks faded out is the gold. And of course the gold intermingled. A lot of this white is coming through. Because of the base coat, of course, because I did not put any in my mixture, my flip cut. And the white does not have silicone. Neither does the black. And the black did not overtake this, which is really good. Usually when you see a lot of cells at the beginning, you really don't get much pulled up. But I'm letting it sit a minute or two while I'm running in my mouth, which I really enjoy it because I live alone. And the dog gets awful tired of me talking to her. And you all help me from being so lonely. Believe it or not. Please like, share, subscribe. And if you'd like to donate, then there's a link at the bottom. Okay, I've got cells in the middle here that I would like to make large, well, more uniform. And I found that straws will do that. If you don't like the way your cells are turning out, like these, start blowing on them. I was going to do my torch first. Okay. Sometimes blowing on an empty spot will produce the cells. Last time I used a straw, stuck the wrong end in my mouth. I'm trying to reshape my cells. There's a lot of gold in this area. I wish I was able to get some chain link cells, but that's not going to happen. They look like little caterpillars. Way too many white coming up from the bottom, so I'm trying to eliminate it with what's left in my cup. I don't want the white cells along the edges to take over. So the more I cover up now, the less that are going to show up later. And this is basically all gold that's coming out of this cup. You can tell there's no white coming up through the middle. I'm trying to stretch out this middle. But when this dries, it's going to be awesome with all that gold in there. And these cells have character. They're not exactly round. When you start moving it, you run that chance of losing your cells. It's just gonna happen that way. I've got more over here that I have to. Cover up. I'm just trying to get as many of them as I can. The white had no silicone, so this is all the reaction from the other paints that were used. Now I'm going to try blowing some more in the center to get the cells more circular. And I'm sorry if I get my head in the way. if I had less paint, then I probably would have had a better outcome. As far as my cells go. But you can also make cells. Just scoop up and drop them on. See how easy it is to make cells? Just drop it on there. There's more white cells popping up through this end where I had most of the white coming through. Let me see if it'll tilt some more. It's moving a little bit. Now I'm going to take a straw to some of the cells I made. Some of the black is popping through. I really like what's happening here and what's going on here. Okay, well, I'm going to give it up because I've been on here way too long. And I'll come back. And at the end, I'll show you what it looks like dry. Okay, bye-bye.